Alright, PeteMcTee versus SnessFresh in Grand Finals. PeteMcTee sticking with the Yuri, SnessFresh sticking with the tried and true Lan. Of course, PeteMcTee coming from a loser side, so we gotta put that in. We'll see if PeteMcTee is able to make something work, or if SnessFresh will take another flashpoint. So far, just fishing with these up airs. Make something work. Of course, it would be remiss of me not to mention the fact that we do, in fact, have a ranking system now. It's the Flash Party rankings. If you want to be eligible to be on that ranking leaderboard, you must participate in 5 ranked tourneys over the season. Of course, that includes Flashpoint, that includes Blue Lock, that includes Flash Party Face-Off. So, I will drop a link to that at the end of this. But for now, we are focused on PeteMcTee versus SnessFresh. PeteMcTee showing that his Kamikiri does have a little bit of sauce. Almost shield breaking SnessFresh there, but of course, almost is only good in horseshoes and hand grenades, but able to get a backer off. Going deep for that edge guard, not able to find it though. And SnessFresh stalling out in the air, trying to make her way back without any consequences. And of course does manage to find it. SnessFresh playing very patiently, trying to feel out this this PeteMcTee Yuri. Of course, used to fighting Derek, potentially not used to this fast-paced PeteMcTee playstyle. The thing is, even if you might be well-versed in the matchup, you might not be well-versed to how a certain player plays the character. And right now, PeteMcTee is going off to an early lead here with Yuri. So he's got the sauce, catching SnessFresh on the rebound with the Animus Orbs, catching him again, going all the way deep, looking for a back air. No dice though. And as soon as I say no dice, actually able to find it, but unable to kick it back to stage. Went all the way deep and couldn't find the stock, and pays for it with his own life. But 67% tacked on, it's not bad. 80% still untouched on this second stock is PeteMcTee. It's looking promising. We could be on the verge of a new Flashpoint champion if PeteMcTee can keep this up through every single set. But of course, this game is yet to be finished, and we all know SnessFresh has that X factor, has that clutch factor. But PeteMcTee's Yuri is kind of stifling him right now as he's up an entire stock, untouched on that second stock, and able to bring Sness down to that last stock. Perhaps SnessFresh may have to pull out the Macalon if he wants a chance at taking out this Yuri, because this Yuri is looking unstoppable right now. Up tilts coming out. Up tilts galore, honestly. And PeteMcTee up more than a full stock, almost exact left 1%. Anyways, as this game continues, SnessFresh trying to slow the pace of the game down so much. Kamiki, a fast character known for her lightning quick assaults. So, SnessFresh just trying to find a place to breathe right now. Oh, goes for this side special, but it's caught out by the neutral tornado. Both players trying to make things work right now. But SnessFresh getting caught by every which thing right now. And it's looking like this game 1 is firmly in Pete's control. Can he make this work? Can they make this work? Back air comes out from PeteMcTee, sending SnessFresh all the way out. Goes for the down air, but snapping to ledge. Ooh, using that tornado to actually boost the jump and jump all the way to the other side of the stage does PeteMcTee. Very clever. Both Sness playing so patiently. Pete also playing fairly patiently. Side B, boosted by the tornado, goes has weird physics there, but Flash Party. Neutral special into... Oh, waited for an option from PeteMcTee, but PeteMcTee waited for SnessFresh to approach with the back air. Or again, hits a back air, sorry. But gets the back throw off, and it's SnessFresh. We've seen a high percent comeback from SnessFresh many times in the past, but it will not be the same for this scenario as PeteMcTee takes the first game in this Grand Finals. And honestly, that was looking pretty dominant for Pete. SnessFresh looked a little bit clueless in that matchup in the way that Pete was playing Yuri. So we'll see if they're able to roll with it all the way through. Alright, SnessFresh looking to run it back. Look, both of them looking to run it back. Back to ladder showdown. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. But SnessFresh surprisingly sticking it out. I would have assumed he would have swapped to Macalon or something by now, but I think he wants to prove that he can do it with the LAN. So see if that is a choice that is worthwhile. Back air's coming out from PeteMcTee once again, but this time getting caught with the up air from SnessFresh at the ledge. SnessFresh trying to make something work here. These neutral specials already looking a lot better for SnessFresh because he has the lead, but not for long as PeteMcTee able to find that neutral special. As I mentioned before in, I believe, a previous match, Kamikiri is very much able to catch out landings, and air mobility. It's able to call it out very easily with that neutral special if the paths are foreseen, so to speak. I don't know, English is hard. SnessFresh hits another up air, just getting these little hits and catching the neutral getup with the side B's. PeteMcTee is on a roll here. This is a different breed of PeteMcTee we are seeing in this Flashpoint. Anyways, PeteMcTee trying to go for something here. SnessFresh gets a side B off, but that side B is not going to take the stock. He needs to find something else to do it. Parrying these. Sorry, oh gosh. I'm talking way too much. SnessFresh gets the neutral air. They're a bit of a standstill right now. Both players just trying to feel each other out in the middle of this game. But SnessFresh able to get that up air, finally taking PeteMcTee's first stock. Thankfully only at 26%, so a comeback is very doable. We'll see if PeteMcTee is able to reverse those fortunes or not. Gets a nice forward air, neutral air into, or sorry, neutral special into neutral air. Tries to go for the spike. Very effective on Yuri if hit, but no dice this time around. PeteMcTee going for the spike, but SnessFresh countering with an up air. Gets clips in with a little bit of the forward air. No hip knockback blocks though. And this neutral special not connecting. Sness trying to do something here. Gets the side B off of ledge, but not able to find a conversion off of it. Shields, but drops shield. Shields first have the rapid jab, but ends up dropping shield. Goes for the spike, but not able to find the hitbox. The spike hitbox. I just clipped him with the little wisps of animus, so to speak. PeteMcTee finding his way back to ledge. Even stocks, but this is actually very doable for SnessFresh. He just has to find one solid back throw, one solid hit, but the same can be said for PeteMcTee. One solid animus move and SnessFresh's second stock is in the tank, or even a back air. PeteMcTee looking for that back air, throwing out 5 or 6 of them, and finally finding one that connects. And PeteMcTee is looking solid. Tries to catch SnessFresh with an early side B. No dice though. And PeteMcTee almost dying for it. PeteMcTee trying his best to make something happen here. Back air coming out. Another back air potentially. No, a down air. SnessFresh force recover, but of course it can recover very, very deep. Going deep for the 3, as they say in basketball. I do not play basketball. I do not watch basketball. I don't know why I made a basketball reference. Up airs galore coming out for PeteMcTee. Yeah. This has just been dominant for PeteMcTee. Every time SnessFresh looks to get a little bit of offense in, Pete is just able to snipe him like that. Lands just a little bit too slow to fight against Kamikiri's advances. Going all the way down, does not find the back air. That would have absolutely sealed it, but gets the forward throw instead. And you gotta imagine B reverse, or just regular reverse. Not able to find the spike. Going all the way up. SnessFresh reverses with an up air. 118% once again. Gets an up air. 116% now. Gets a dash attack. Almost the exact same percentage as last game. SnessFresh still managing to bring it back down to last stock. It almost ended the exact same way with 2 up airs off the top. But SnessFresh this time able to get something started on this third stock. Only 10% though. Gonna need a lot more. Tries to find an HP conversion. PeteMcTee goes for a hard forward smash read. Neutral air is coming out from SnessFresh. Both players feeling each other tremendously right now. Forward air catching SnessFresh's jump in and tracing him all the way down for the back air. Not able to find it though. PeteMcTee a little bit of indecision there. Doesn't know what he wants for a spike or a back air. Oh, parries the first hit of the side special, but does not get the second one. Gets caught, and that's PeteMcTee going up 2-0. PeteMcTee could finally be able to take a set off of SnessFresh in Flashpoint. For all intents and purposes, he's been the bracket demon for a while. PeteMcTee just not able to find that one win on SnessFresh. But things could all change right here, right now. Game 3, PeteMcTee switching, SnessFresh changing to Fox, PeteMcTee switching to Miko. Oh boy, character switches on both sides. We'll see if they pan out or not. SnessFresh saying, yep, that matchup is unwinnable, so I'm going to switch, but PeteMcTee saying, I got an answer for anything you throw at me. World Master Derek, might as well call me World Master at Flash Party. Jumping into this game, number 1. Okay, PeteMcTee. Early start, but SnessFresh with the early spike and gets a double spike, and that is going to be enough to take away Pete's first stock in this game, number 3. Both players, PeteMcTee already at a stock disadvantage here. Of course, Fox very good against Miko. We'll see if that deters PeteMcTee any, or if SnessFresh, or if he's able to clutch it out against SnessFresh's Fox here. A double up airs, no dice though. SnessFresh sending stuff out, sending everything out. Call in the doctor. I don't know what that means. Anyways, but yeah, the doctor will see you now, and the doctor says your prescription is death. Back air's coming out from SnessFresh, going for another one, but PeteMcTee able to find a down air to spike SnessFresh. And all of a sudden, it's back to relatively even. We forget that PeteMcTee is able to get those spikes at the most opportune moments, and Fox's recovery is good. It's not good when you're still in hit stun from a down air spike from Miko. So we'll see what PeteMcTee is able to get down, up air, drag down onto the platform, not able to find anything off of it. PeteMcTee taking the time to charge a little bit of charge, go a long way. Forward airs coming out, catching the back air from SnessFresh. PeteMcTee trying to find something here, goes for a bit of a back air, but SnessFresh counters with one hit of the forward air and gets a back air off a ledge to seal out PeteMcTee's second stock, 32% only on to SnessFresh right now. Parries the forward air from Miko, and SnessFresh looking to end this one in style. Forward air, up air, drag down, down tilt, goes to the grab, but PeteMcTee air jumping and air dodging out of the way. But SnessFresh once again gets the grab, up air, drag down, 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 grab, onto platform, up airs to finish off the 118% conversion. Back air, and goes for the forward air, potentially close it out, but it's looking all but over at this point. Goes for a double jump back air, just looking for lots of back airs, just as PeteMcTee was looking for back airs to Kamihiri. SnessFresh is doing the same with Fox, manages to clip PeteMcTee with the neutral B, gets the 2-frame down tilt, forcing PeteMcTee to go all the way down, forcing to use the up B, but still managing to make it. No spike this time, 50% and a full stock ahead if PeteMcTee wants to potentially take this game and get this reset. But for all intents and purposes, it looks like SnessFresh is going to take this game 3. Neutral air coming out, 184%. Even on Miko, you have to imagine any strong move from Fox will kill at this point. Even a neutral special could. Neutral special coming out from PeteMcTee now, trying to make this a last stock scenario. You know, even if you might not get the game, if you take it down to last stock, you'll at least feel like you still have a little bit of momentum going into game 4. SnessFresh trying to not make that happen. Parries the back air as PeteMcTee and gets a back throw. Almost gets a spike, but not quite getting the spike hitbox. SnessFresh gets the up B cancel into another up B, trying to mix up his recovery, and PeteMcTee managing to find that second stock, but 184%. Like I said, he went for the side B, went for something spicy, but SnessFresh able to close out that game number 3. A very, very solid showing, going up, or still 2-1 for PeteMcTee. But that was very, very dominant for SnessFresh. And going on to the Macalon now, I was wondering if this was going to show up today, and it looks like it is. And the Mr. 5 from PeteMcTee is coming out. Not the Derek we know as Derek can take games from Macalon, or SnessFresh's Macalon. before he's lost close sets, but now all he needs to do is take one game to force the reset. But SnessFresh looking to invoke a little bit of that magic from last week, looking to once again get a reverse 3-0 to shut PeteMcTee out from a reset, continue his undefeated streak through Flashpoint. I think he has yet to actually drop a set during Flashpoint, which is insane. Because he DQ'd the first one, and then the second, third, and fourth, or second and third, I think he both won. I could be wrong on that. Someone can fact check me on that. But so far, so good for PeteMcTee, getting these up air juggles and the forward specials from SnessFresh. Perhaps we'll see if SnessFresh's Macalon is warmed up, because I think he's played land all of today. So we don't know if it's warmed up at all. Goes for the down air. PeteMcTee in firm control here. Oh, but the up-B actually saves SnessFresh. If he held on to that up-B for a little longer and he faded out a little bit, he could have forced SnessFresh into a no-win scenario. But it's still looking like no win for it now, as PeteMcTee closes out against that Macalon very, very easily. And now it's PeteMcTee with a full stock lead on SnessFresh. Can Sness close it out? Down air roll in, not caught, not punished by SnessFresh. And PeteMcTee with another strong up air, neutral air, up air conversion. Forward air is coming out from SnessFresh. Ooh, down air not connecting, pretty big. Oh, getting caught with these forward smashes, catching SnessFresh trying to space out with these forward airs and not ready for the forward smash. SnessFresh on the back foot again. It means Macalon isn't as warmed up as he would like it to be. Tail, stomp into tail, into down air. Try to get like an up flame breath going, but no dice. Settles for the down air instead, but it's still looking very PeteMcTee sided right now. Forward air from SnessFresh. Down air, no dice. Going for these up airs now, trying to find some sort of momentum, but PeteMcTee is shutting SnessFresh out. PeteMcTee up an entire stock now and looking firmly in control. Just playing the spacing game, playing the, you know what, if you want to win, you gotta approach me, and if you approach me, I will just shoot you backwards. SnessFresh wave dashing, trying to get in closer before PeteMcTee has a chance to recover. PeteMcTee clipping SnessFresh with the up B, plus SnessFresh able to find the up air to close out that stock, but 122%. Even on a heavy boy such as Macalon, it's a pretty big deficit. Tries to get an up tilt, not able to find it. PeteMcTee again with these up air conversions, so big. Gets the spike again, gets another spike. Not gets the spike hitbox, but SnessFresh avoids. SnessFresh avoids the forward air, managed to find a way back, not able to reverse the gimp on PeteMcTee. Oh, PeteMcTee going deep. But SnessFresh wisening up to PeteMcTee's tricks right now, and could be on the verge of taking the stock, honestly. 36% isn't a lot, but at ledge, your Macalon's playing you at ledge, it's very easy to find a kill. Go for the spike again. SnessFresh with these techs are on point. PeteMcTee looking for a forward air. Gets a back air instead. Oh, it's a little too close for that neutral special to really work. The animation gets caught by SnessFresh's up air. And SnessFresh playing things so patiently right now. Slowly but surely bringing this back. PeteMcTee runs up and grabs, goes for the neutral special. SnessFresh going high. Doing what Macalon does best. PeteMcTee tracing him all the way down to getting that forward air, and SnessFresh could be on his last stock of winner's side and potentially lose his first set in Flashpoint, but that all the way down, PeteMcTee no chance to recover, and it's an even game. Even though PeteMcTee went out to such a solid start, SnessFresh is still able to bring it back to even. But PeteMcTee was able to take the first two stocks before losing his own. We'll see if he's able to do the same here, or if SnessFresh can get that adaptation in. His Macalon is looking much more warmed up. He's getting his techs, he's getting his shots, and he's getting the stomp in. Gets the forward smash, gets the flame breath, 74% on PeteMcTee now. And this is looking dicey. PeteMcTee, we know he has conversions. We know he has everything that can be used to close out his stock early. But right now, he needs to find it. He needs to dig deep into that pocket. Can he find the stock? Can he find the set? Can he find the first set of grand finals? Or will SnessFresh take one step closer to get another reverse 3-0 onto PeteMcTee? Neutral special coming out. PeteMcTee almost evening it up. But in terms of kill power and percentage, I would say it's pretty solid right now. One conversion from PeteMcTee could easily mean the stock. Down tilt into forward air. The forward air not connecting. With grab from SnessFresh with forward air. Forward air from PeteMcTee now. Neutral special does not connect. Goes down deep for the spike. Both spiking. Both. Everything is happening. Oh, and SnessFresh not able to snap the ledge, and PeteMcTee gets the reset, taking SnessFresh's very first, giving SnessFresh's very first set loss in Flashpoint history. What a last-minute scramble there. It's a very tough matchup for Macalon, but Sness almost made it work, and that is going to be a bracket reset. So now PeteMcTee has shown that he can do it once, but I assume we're not seeing that land anytime soon. We're just going to see it run it back. Mr. 5 Macalon run it back on all 5 games probably, or at least this first game. So Mr. PeteMcTee is in for a very different beast. Alright, getting the grand final reset underway. Please tell me this is still best of 5. Yes, it is best of 5. Alright, let's go. Jumping into game 1 of the reset. PeteMcTee going to the Sandy against the Macalon. Is this a wise decision? Let's find out. Getting these early downers is PeteMcTee. And PeteMcTee. This Sandy has definitely leveled up over the course of this tournament. Going for these conversions again. Potentially look for a side B into the down B into spike. But SnessFresh going to make sure that doesn't happen. At least not too easily. Side B into up B. Up B Shoryuken. But SnessFresh gets a back throw for their troubles. For the troubles. Then, ooh, that's a little far out. And, yep, unable to recover. Sandy can hit Macalon very hard, but Macalon, if he gets Sandy off stage, then it's all but curtains. Because it's very easy for Macalon to just gimp Sandy's recovery, especially with that up or with that down air. The huge wall of flame, you can't side B through it, you can't up B through it. Sandy's a little too weak in that regard, but getting the down special onto the platform, not able to get the Shoryuken off of it. Gets it there. Not quite enough percentage to kill from stage, though. And techs the spike from PeteMcTee. SnessFresh has been on point with these spikes. PeteMcTee trying his best to get SnessFresh's stock off him, but no dice. Spacing coming out very well. SnessFresh spacing out the Sandy very well. Gets a downer, and yeah, that should be a stock. No, actually. SnessFresh going for the forward air instead of the safer downer option, but... Oh, and PeteMcTee went for a Shoryuken off stage, but unfortunately, Sandy cannot recover from there. That Shoryuken puts him into free fall, and this is looking like a SnessFresh game 1. A classic SnessFresh game 1 with Macalon. Goes to the stop, no dice, but PeteMcTee not able to do much off it, but eventually gets that back air, tries to go out. And now SnessFresh playing the long game, saying, I will wait as long as possible since I am way in the lead. But gets a little hasty with that side command, or the command B. And loses a stock for it. That forward air. Crack shoot gets parried by SnessFresh. Let's go for the tail spike. The down air. Oh boy. Oh, does not find the spike, but gets a down air instead. PeteMcTee gets the tech. But it's looking dicey. 80% already, 94. Macalon hits Sandy so hard, it's looking very dicey. I'm surprised PeteMcTee didn't stay Mr. 5, but he might be going back to it after the way this game is looking right now. Both players slipping off the ledge there. But one of them with a significant advantage right now. PeteMcTee parries the tail swipe, but not able to do much else. No whiffed grab, not punished by PeteMcTee. Goes for so many of these downers, trying to find this Macalon stock early, but SnessFresh not giving it to him. Oh, high up B, but SnessFresh not worried, not ready for it. I thought it was going to snap the ledge, so I can't fault him for it. Forward air, not getting too much off of it, but 136%. One back throw is absolutely going to do it. This SnessFresh taking game 1 of the reset over PeteMcTee in a rather dominant fashion. The San Diego's looking all right, but not against SnessFresh. Not against SnessFresh's Macalon. All right. PeteMcTee now going on to the Civvy here. Civvy versus Macalon. I think also is a little Macalon favored, but we will find out very soon as we jump into this game number 2 between PeteMcTee and SnessFresh. Sness with these downers, of course, kind of snuffing out PeteMcTee right now. PeteMcTee doesn't really have an answer to this approach right now. I'm surprised he didn't go back to Mr. 5, but maybe he's just trying to feel SnessFresh out right now. If SnessFresh can get a reverse 3-0, there's no reason why Pete can't do it either. Charging up, SnessFresh taking not too much damage so far, but when you do it proportional to the weights, SnessFresh is, in fact, just camping that top platform, waiting for these downers. He knows Civvy has to jump up to get him. Just camping these platforms, spamming these down airs. He is in the lead by 14% and already going for the stalling tactics. SnessFresh isn't afraid to play lane. He says, you got one because I tried to play aggressive with land, but you aren't getting any other ones because I'm just going to ice you out. PeteMcTee goes for the heavy charged side special, but SnessFresh closing out that first stock very, very quickly. But gets the parry, but does not, gets back throwed and gets the tail. Does not get the berry though. Neutral air is coming out for PeteMcTee, trying to get something going here. Some down airs coming out from Sness. Forward airs from PeteMcTee. I think PeteMcTee is very much in his trying phase, trying every which option to try and get something going for SnessFresh here. But SnessFresh content to just play up there, stall things out, play to his tempo, his pace, and make everything fine for him. But PeteMcTee slowly but surely finding these little hits that are eventually going to add up to potentially taking a stock. That being said, he is still a full stock down. So we shall see how this works. Oof. I think PeteMcTee definitely wants to snap the ledge with those, but has been hitting high every single time he's going for those. That time SnessFresh didn't get to be punished, but still manages to find the stock regardless. So it's looking very, very precarious for PeteMcTee here. Let's see what we can pull out off here. PeteMcTee. Again, SnessFresh just camping this top platform. Not much you can do about it other than try your best to approach for a throw. PeteMcTee has SnessFresh off stage, but there's not much you can do about it. Goes all the way up, and the camera said you're not going to get to see this. And but from what we do see, PeteMcTee is back in control. Walks up, tries to get the up special into forward air, but instead SnessFresh showing why he is a Macalon master. Gets the stomp into tailberry, into up flame breath, into side command B, with actually a very, very nice conversion to clear things out and go up 2-0 in this grand finals reset. We went from so much hope for PeteMcTee to looking very, very unbeatable for him. I think he might have to go back to his Derek. We've only seen Derek in one game so far in this top 8. But instead choosing to just roll back with the Civvy. It was looking dicey, but maybe he can make something work on this potential last game of Flashpoint number 4. SnessFresh, of course, going back to that top platform. Can PeteMcTee find an answer to SnessFresh's rampage here? Going for that down special. Pete could have found a conversion off of that, but only getting 5%. Now 10, 15, 23. Hold on, we're starting something here. 36, 44. Oh, but SnessFresh a little too wary. Knows when exactly he can parry. The offstage situation. PeteMcTee actually manages to find the grab and gets the down air. No spike yet, though. Oh, goes for another one, but a little too quick on the draw there. Charged forward smash coming out, and it's basically back to even. SnessFresh evening things out in about 2 hits. Tries to get the berry, but PeteMcTee jumping in the air gets a good forward air, and it's already looking a lot more PeteMcTee favored. SnessFresh going up, trying to avoid all of PeteMcTee's attacks. Up air, forward air. Going back to that top platform. The thing is, though, the thing about this game, though, is SnessFresh can camp that platform all he wants, but eventually he will have to get down and take the percent lead from PeteMcTee. Because if he stays on that platform for the rest of the 4 minutes, then he will actually lose. So he does have to approach now. He can't simply go up and camp. And PeteMcTee going up and doing absolutely nothing. And allowing SnessFresh to get back in control. The percents are much more even now. And now it's PeteMcTee in the lead. Oh, and catches the side special call out with the down, super armored down B. Very, very smart from Sness, and going back up to the platform. Now can camp comfortably with that lead, stock lead. 147% though means that PeteMcTee only needs 1 straight hit to actually even things out and force SnessFresh into a non-camping state, so to speak. Goes for a dash attack. Parries the tail swipe. Now PeteMcTee looking to close the stock out as much as possible to prevent any more camping allegations. I guess there aren't allegations, any more camping shenanigans. Goes for the back air, finding this back air, trying to find a back air forward or anything to close out this stock. Gets the up B, but misses the up B, but no punish from SnessFresh. Finally gets a 14% tail swipe, and now back to the camping zone. Gets the 1 hit, that's all you need. PeteMcTee trying to find something. Forward air's coming out. PeteMcTee finds the back throw. City back throw rarely ever kills, but when it does, it does. City back throw kills when it kills. That's all bad. All I can say about that. But SnessFresh still 192% onto Macklon right now. Very comfortable, just stalling things out. But PeteMcTee finally finds that back air. However, still a 29% deficit, which is all SnessFresh needs to start stalling you out. But now 51, even more comfortable. Down air coming out. Forward air. Now another down air, and it's looking dicey. Forward air. Takes PeteMcTee's second stock, and SnessFresh up a full stock. Can very well sit these last 3 minutes out if he wanted to. Just stay on the top for a camp. But instead, even though it's a full stock up, it feels less afraid to approach PeteMcTee now. But PeteMcTee with these up air conversion to a forward air. 63% onto Macklon could be the start of a huge turnaround, but we'll need to go quickly because there's only 2.5 minutes left on the clock. And SnessFresh with that barrier is going to make sure that doesn't happen. Let's go on high. SnessFresh content to just stall things out. Forward throw into spike. No spike found though. But he does catch the back throw from Macklon. PeteMcTee air dodging on the top platform, looking to reset, looking to keep his movement ambiguous. Up tilt into up air. Does not find the forward air though. That probably would have killed at this percent. What can PeteMcTee do? 2 minutes on the clock. Needs to find something now, getting his forward air, but the momentum is slowly turning in PeteMcTee's favor. We could be seeing a Game 3 victory from PeteMcTee, but not if SnessFresh has anything to say about it. Oh, back air parried. Oh, SnessFresh waiting for PeteMcTee's option, but he's just holding shield. However, still able to get a good chunk of damage on him. 140% to make up an entire stock and a 100% deficit. PeteMcTee, there's no chance he can go for a timeout victory now. Has to find these next 2 stocks within the span of a minute. Going for a hard forward smash read. Catches the stomp out of midair with a forward, with the grab. Side B onto stage. And SnessFresh takes Flashpoint 4 3-0 in the reset over PeteMcTee. going back to Macalon said, haha, you beat my first form, but this is my final true form. SnessFresh taking it 3-0 over PeteMcTee.